Hey there, and welcome to the first episode of Beyond Motherhood, the podcast that's all about empowering moms to redefine themselves and their lives beyond motherhood. Hey, are you ready to start that podcast but don't know where to start or even how to begin? Speaking from someone who is a total introvert, using Anchor has been a lifesaver and a game changer for me. And here's why. It's free, which, need I say any more? Also, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, which is awesome for someone like me who is always on the go. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on literally Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and so many other additional platforms. And here's another great thing. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership, which is unheard of. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And then tag me in it, share it with me because I would love to hear your new podcast. I'm your host, Lakeisha Williams, a mom of 5. Yep, you heard that right. 3 girls and 2 boys and one of me. So you can only imagine what my day-to-day experience is. Beyond navigating the journey of motherhood, I am a nonfiction author. I primarily write educational books that help people in different areas of their life. So check out my website, misslakeishavilliams.com, and take a look at my work. Outside of living my dream as an author, I fund my dream as a virtual executive assistant to some awesome CEOs of some amazing companies and organizations. I also enjoy DIY projects around my home, van life that I hope to explore full-time one day, and just living life to the fullest as much as possible. So I know you're like, okay, girl, with all of this that you're already doing, why the hell are you doing a podcast also? Well, I've always had a secret love of radio/podcasting, right? And I've tried it a few times, and honestly, I just didn't stick with it. However, like many people in the aftermath of a global pandemonium, I too have been redefining my life, breaking free of fear, and pushing through the doubts that attempt to take over my life at times. I truly love podcasting, and my hopes is that what I have to say helps someone or a lot of people. So, after that amazing introduction, it's the perfect segue into today's episode. We're talking about something that's close to my heart: mindset shifts for success. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, great. Another episode about mindset. But hear me out, because the truth is our mindset is everything when it comes to achieving our goals. You can have all the talent and skills in the world, but if your mindset isn't aligned with your goals, you're going to struggle. So let's dive into some mindset shifts that you can make to achieve your goals. So, how do we change our mindset to achieve success? Well, the first thing we do is get rid of any negative self-talk. You know what I'm talking about. That little voice in your head that says things like, you're not good enough, or you'll never be able to do this. Yeah, we need to kick that voice to the curb and replace it with something positive. One of my favorite mantras is, I am enough. Say it with me now. I am enough. I know it might sound cheesy, but trust me, it works. Whenever you start to doubt yourself, repeat this mantra to yourself and watch as your mindset shifts from negative to positive. Another important mindset shift is the ability to embrace failure. And I know, nobody likes to fail. Trust. But the truth is, failure is a necessary part of the journey to success. And without failure, we don't learn and we don't grow. So the next time you fail at something, don't beat yourself up about it. Instead, ask yourself what you can learn from the experience, what went wrong, and how can you do better next time? Because remember, failure is not the end. It's just a stepping stone on your path in your journey to success. Now, I want to share with you a personal story about how a mindset shift helped me achieve the success I am experiencing in my life today. In 2021, I decided that I needed to drastically change my life. And if I wanted to be successful, I couldn't keep making the same decisions. So I sold everything in my home, packed up my 4 kids, and moved to Mexico. Yep, sure did. I knew one person who was already living there, who I had only met a few months prior, and embarked on a journey that has literally changed my life. Now, I'm not going to even lie to you. Your girl had a lot of doubts and fears. What if I fail? What if I'm making the biggest mistake of my life? What if my family and I are kidnapped? What if I can't find a home? What if I can't continue my business? You get the gist. I had so many doubts throughout this entire process of preparing to move, to getting on the plane, to landing, and even throughout my 9 month stay. But I knew I had to push past them if I wanted to succeed. Here's the kicker: the change didn't happen in Mexico. It actually happened once I returned back here to the States. Looking back, I realized that while living in Mexico, I was doing all of the ugly cry, uncomfortable mindset work there. All of my doubts and fears challenged me. It forced me to face it all. And then when I returned, I had to start all over. But because I had a new mindset, I was able to conquer what I was facing with way more ease and shifts in perspective than before I had made that move. I made a conscious effort to shift my mindset from one of fear and doubt to one of positivity and possibility. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, I started focusing on what could go right. I reminded myself that I was enough and that I had the skills and talent to make my business a success. Hell, I lived in Mexico as a single mom with my 4 kids for 9 months. Honey, I'm the shit. And you know what? It worked. My business is now thriving, and I'm not going to say that I'm 100% happy, but I am growing to becoming happier each passing day. But I know one thing for sure: it all started with a simple mindset shift and the move out of the country. Now, I'm not encouraging you to make such a drastic change like I did. Y'all not about to have your peoples coming looking for me. But I do know from firsthand experience that changing your mindset isn't easy. It takes time and effort, and sometimes it feels like you're fighting an uphill battle. But trust me, it's worth it. When you have a positive mindset, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Here's some additional habits that I formed in my mindset shift journey. Surround yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with can have a big impact on your mindset. So be sure to surround yourself with positive, supportive people who believe in you and your goals. Avoid negative people who bring you down or discourage you. This is also important when we're talking about even the things that we watch, from the movies and the TV shows that we engage in, even down to social media. Be very, very mindful of what it is that you are taking into your energy. I recently had to do an entire cleanse of my social media following, just because I wanted to make sure that my timeline and what I'm seeing is intentional. And it's sprinkled with a lot of laughter and positivity and things that just keep me high vibrational and high spirited. The next thing is to set achievable goals. Break your big goals down into smaller, more achievable ones. When you achieve your smaller goals, you tend to feel a sense of accomplishment that will help you stay motivated and positive. So, for me, my journey of being a full time author is making sure that I'm intentional with writing every single day. I don't care what's going on, I set at least an hour aside to write every single day into the various different projects that I'm working on. So take the big goal that you have and create micro tasks of different things that you can do day by day and little small goals that you can achieve day by day. Those things are very important as you are navigating to that bigger goal. Of course, practice gratitude. Literally take a few moments each day to focus on the things you're grateful for. This right here helps your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance, because it can appear sometimes from a bird's eye view that, or not from bird's eye view, from a very small, introspective view, that like everything is not going the way that it's supposed to be. You can easily just focus on all the things that are going wrong. But from a bird's eye view, and you look at your life as a whole, or you look at your business as a whole, and you just look at all of the different things that you have going on that is positive in your life, it makes sometimes the things that are not going our way seem a little bit like small little specks. And it makes it easier for us to find different ways and different strategies and how we can, solve those problems and make just the smallest little changes. And gratitude is a sure way to do that. And lastly, visualize success. Close your eyes and visualize yourself achieving your goals. Imagine how it would feel, what it will look like, and what you'll do next. And live it every single day. This can help you stay motivated and focused on your goals. So I take my visualization a little to the next level, right? For me, I have this motto that I created a few months ago, which is living my dream and funding my dream. And I do these every single day because sometimes, especially as moms, we can say, oh, well, go after our dreams when the kids get in high school or when they get in college or when they leave or whenever. Like we can literally make so many different excuses. But the fact of the matter is that we don't know how much time that we have, right? So I encourage you to make your visualization a reality every single day by showing up in your dream every single day. Shifting your perspective. I just recently wrote a blog post about this, of shifting your perspective of even your day-to-day job, right? That is your funding. Instead of you saying, I'm going to work, oh my gosh, I can't stand this, I got to go to this job, whatever the case may be, but looking at it and shifting your perspective to, you know what? This is funding my dream. I'm going to fund my dream. And then every day live in your dream. Do things that if you were living in your dream 24/7 full time, start doing small things like that in your day to day. Remember, changing your mindset takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself and don't give up if you don't see the results right away. With practice and persistence, you can shift your mindset and achieve your goals. So, to wrap up this episode, here's a little joke to leave you with. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for listening to Beyond Motherhood. I hope this episode has inspired you to make some mindset shifts that will help you achieve your goals. Remember, you are enough and you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Design your day for success and have a great day on purpose. I'll see you next time.